Hey everyone, so today we are going to be listening to a story called Bees, Snails, and Peacock Tales. And on the peacock's neck and body it says, Patterns and Shapes, Naturally. And it is by Betsy Franco and Steve Jenkins. And it's a Caldecott Honor Medalist book, which is pretty cool. So here is our picture. And it says, in the day and the night, on the land and in flight, tucked in hollows of trees, in the tide pools and seas, you'll find patterns and shapes, from the snakes to the bees. So there's lots going on, different kinds of patterns you see on the different animals. Here's our next page. Study a beehive and you will see the mathematical genius of a bee. The hexagons you'll find inside fit side by side by side by side. This math is passed mysteriously from worker bee to worker bee. It's pretty cool. Check out our next pictures. Moths show their symmetry every spring, flinting at the night on fragile wings. Notice the colors and stunning eyes, perfectly matched on either side. Attached to windows or candlelight, moths are kaleidoscope shapes in flight. That's pretty cool. Ooh, this one, I don't know about this animal. Here we go. Some spiders weave delicate tapestries that shine in the sunlight and sway in the breeze. They spin lacy lines and go round and round. Their knowledge of shapes is truly profound. They sit in the center, admiring their art, and wait for those flies who aren't quite as smart. Have you ever seen a spider web out in the woods before, or maybe be closer up? They're pretty cool. Check out this peacock. If you should meet a peacock pair, the male's the one with all the flair. The female, who is rather plain, is dazzled by his pattern train. She watches as he struts and prees, his fan of blaze of blues and greens. Look up at the sky and seasonally, you'll notice it's filled with graceful bees. A knowledge of angles helps migrating birds to fly with less effort and also be heard. By forming a wedge, the swans and the geese slice through the air and travel in peace. That's pretty cool. We'll start seeing that soon. When a foraging ant leaves a scent on the ground, then the worker ants know where the food can be found. In a very straight line, they match their home with a snack. Knowing piece by small piece, they can carry it back. In careful formation, they travel along. Their deep sense of teamwork is inborn and strong. It's kind of a cool view, an ant's eye view. Ooh, check out this one. By moonlight, a mouse who is bounding around leaves delicate prints all over the ground. In a pattern of 4 that repeats and repeats, 2 tiny front paws, 2 bigger back feet. On the dirt or on the snow, the pattern you see makes a mouse part of nature's geometry, as he secures about nibbling acorns and seeds, and occasional insects whenever he needs, till an owl takes flight to dine for the night, then the mouse and his footprints head out of sight. Ooh, here we got a snake. On diamondback snakes and on copperhead snakes, you'll recognize diamond and triangle shapes. The snake rubs its nose on a branch or a rock, then takes off its skin like a knee-high sock. Off comes the old skin, and waiting below, repeating designs appear in a row. Sea stars have 5 arms, or 6 arms or more, with sensors called eye spots that help them explore. They grow back an arm if they get into scrapes, for they take such great pride in the bright starry shapes. The animal known as the pufferfish does not want to be someone's gourmet dish. Whenever it senses there's something to fear, it puffs itself up till it's almost a sphere. That was kind of cool how the words were around the fish. This happens again. The beautiful spirals on top shell snails are miniature castles with tiny details. The spirals go around getting wider and wider till you get to the snail and the shells inside her. We're back to the night sky. So there you have it. I think you'll agree that creatures on land, in the air, and in the sea make patterns and shapes quite naturally. And then this just gives us some more new angles on the animals. We had the bees, moths, spiders, peacocks, migrating birds, ants, mice, snakes, sea stars, pufferfish, and sea snails. That was pretty cool. So I want you to look outside today or go outside today and see if you can find some patterns around you. Maybe it's even when you're inside. I see lots of patterns above me, but I want to see if you could see some patterns outside and check them out to see how the pattern works, depending on what kind of animal or nature piece you are looking at. I hope you have a great day. Bye.